So what's the day today?
Um, Not sure exactly.
Okay. And where are we?
We're at Diana Krall Plaza
Come
in Nanaimo,
closer.
BC.
I need your sound in there. And how was your day here today?
Every day since I've gotten here has been the best day of my life.
And when did this start?
It started Saturday, last Saturday.
And so we're in Nanaimo, and this is called the which plaza?
The Diana Krall Plaza.
And this is obviously Occupy Nanaimo, part of the global movement to, how would you describe this movement at this point?
Well, I describe it as a well, the biggest change in human behavior I've ever seen in a community this big.
And how old are you?
I'm 20 years old.
Okay. And how do you feel about having people stay here? What do you do here? What's your role here?
We provide for people who need it. It
And
doesn't matter who you are, where you come from. We make it possible.
so there's two things happening at once. You have people who are living here because they obviously have nothing and they're finding shelter, and there's also the fact that it's a statement, it's a protest, and it's part of a global movement. So it's many things in one. And I sense that the media likes to just like portray it in a negative angle and all that stuff, but like how do you feel about these three or possibly more things converging? What is it for you?
Well, for me, I don't see it as a protest. I don't see it as, people have all these different demands. There are a million different demands
Yeah.
of what people want to change.
Yeah.
But the change that needs to happen is in the people themselves. And that's been proven from what we've seen here, because from the moment this started, from the very first people, from the small group of us, we decided that we were going to behave as more than a community, but as a family. And we got so caught up in the attitude that since the beginning we've been so busy providing for everyone else that we haven't had the need to provide for ourselves. And what that's caused is
What could it cause? Or what's the potential?
well, when no one needs to provide for themselves because everyone's providing for each other, then the need to serve the self will become redundant, and when that happens, selfishness will slowly fade off the face of the earth.
Have you been exposed to negative energy, like people bashing you, or has there been the negative moments? Come
My
closer.
entire life.
No, but since Saturday here, like,
Since Saturday
Yeah.
here, no.
and how did you have you felt the support from people who normally don't join rallies, or have you experienced the positiveness of it? How has this been for you? Like in terms of like people showing up at an event for the first time, or have you seen a lot of
I've
that?
seen people in their complete diversity. People who have now tossed aside all their judgments, and we view each other as one people now. And trying to think too much.
No, it's okay because you have to think it's okay because we're living. Discussion is alive and open to change as we go along. It's not a format that is just like set in stone, right? Which is the base for like philosophies that derail because those rules are unshakable. And so in a way, I find that you're speaking of community and truth and people. So that's good. I like that. I'd rather you stumble trying to say something
It's
beautiful.
just,
than it's
people
better to lose you. Yeah.
that wouldn't normally express themselves around other people, just because seeing the differentials before people. And but now, since that's been removed, it's been a shift in allowing everybody to express themselves as they choose without being judged, and by being accepted and valued for their opinions. And when no one holds back from their opinion, we can only further educate the people and further, delve into other people's perspectives, and when you gain a rounder perspective from seeing everyone's point of view, then you can reach a more general idea of what the people need on a whole.
So normally the interviewer film the person that answers the question just to like stimulate people to find various ways to get engaged. Instead of me filming you for having you sharing, would you just film me for a second and I'll go hold a sign and I'll do it the other way around, and just be careful with the camera. Yeah. And what's your name again?
Aaron.
Aaron. Okay, I'll go hold a sign, and I'm Christian, the owner of no, the owner. I'm the owner of nothing. We're in Nanaimo, BC, and let's focus on the beauty and the love, and there won't be any time for anything else.